Welcome to High Vibe Honey. So excited to see you all here. I am in Las Vegas. I am Zooming live from my boyfriend's bathroom. I wish that you could see what I'm looking at because I bought these amazing soft boxes that sit on a table, like they're teeny weeny ones. I just put it on my story. They're so cool. So I actually have some illumination and I'm feeling fantastic. So, who's ready for some high vibe honey? I am fucking ready. I am ready and I'm so excited. And this morning I was journaling, which is my morning practice. Hands up if you also journal in the morning. Look at all these hands. Love to see it. And I was journaling and I was like, I don't know if I have that much to say because I'm just feeling really good in my life. And I thought maybe we should tap on not constantly looking for problems and instead actually enjoying our life where it is right now, enjoying our manifestations, accepting our blessings, and really just noticing everything we've called into our lives. And I think that's kind of a Libra season vibe, right? We just slid into Libra season. And after Virgo season, which I think can really be a why aren't you doing more? What can you fix? What can you change? What can be evolved? Kind of like a hard taskmaster of a month. This month is more of a let's celebrate, let's enjoy our lives kind of a vibe. Danielle says it's all about pleasure during Libra, and that is true. It is absolutely all about pleasure. And I saw your comment, Pamela. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. And I'm sending you so much love. And I think that's the thing too, right? Is that life is always giving us challenges and nothing is ever going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that's bothering us, that's rubbing us the wrong way, that we're concerned about constantly. But we also get to choose where we put our attention. And that doesn't mean we ignore our problems or we're in denial, but just that with everything in life, every issue in life, there's a spectrum and we can look at either end. We can look at scarcity and lack and fear and what's wrong and where the problems are, or we can look at abundance and love and where the opportunities are and appreciating what we have. And so that is really what I'm thinking about a lot. And I recently got back into listening to Abraham Hicks, which I kind of took a break from for a while. And it's really good at just reminding me to look at what's good. She had this amazing recording that I was listening to that was about what to do when your partner annoys you. And she was talking about how you should be thankful that they annoy you enough to help you evolve. Like, wow, you irritate the fuck out of me and it makes me shift and change and do different things. It makes me change my side of the dance. And that's really powerful. Okay, so it seems like a lot of you are hearing my message and really needing this and all of these things. Okay, love this. So who's ready for hydration? This is my Vegas cup. It's quite pretty. Look at all this water being drunk. We need to be sponsored by someone. Someone watery, you know. I literally got a photo DM'd to me by Nikita today of a fucking jug of water that just said, "We're ready." And I was like, yes, amazing. I love it. Okay, so very excited. Sponsored by Mother Earth. I mean, I guess she doesn't have a lot of money though. Okay, so before we get started, I'd love to say hello to our newbies. So if you're new, jump in the chat and tell us that you're new. We want to welcome you to our very well hydrated, extremely sexy crew. Julia's new. Welcome, Christina, Alexandra, Fiona, Anaya, Nikki, Barbara, Brittany, Angela, Jenna's birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Libra season. We're glad you're here. Britt is new. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to have you. So you're just going to follow along with what everybody else is doing on screen. And if you have never turned on your camera before for High Vibe Honey, I would like to encourage you to do so if you can, because it really helps you feel connected to the group. And no one on here is perfect. There are cats walking around, children walking around, people in the tub or whatever. And it's not about showing up and being perfect. It's just about showing up and like bringing your energy to the group. And it feels really good to see so many faces. You can scroll through these pages and just look at all these beautiful people like Britta and Kaylee. Kristen's like sitting outside, living her best life. You know, there's all kinds of things. Gigi has the most amazing glasses on. Eva. So you can just like get a flavor of all these beautiful people. I mean, Rosalind has like ears on and I love it. So it's really nice to have your camera on and just contribute your energy to your vibe if you can. Natalie says, my toddler refuses to wear clothes, but I'm here and I love it. And I respect your toddler massively. Amazing. Okay, so let's get started here on not just like not constantly looking for problems and just enjoying our lives. I want this in my life. I want this vibe. So I'm going to drink a little bit more water. Okay. We're going to start by tapping on this karate chop point right here. And you're just going to repeat after me. I'm really good at looking for what's wrong. I'm like a fucking professional. If you asked me to come up with 10 things that are wrong about my life today, I could give you 20. And I wouldn't even stop there. What is wrong is always available to me. But so is what is right. And after the last year and a half of feeling like I was being put through the ringer constantly, maybe I deserve to take a fucking load off. Maybe it's time for me to refocus my attention. Maybe it's time for me to look at what is awesome. Maybe it's time for me to fully ground into my body and just notice the frequency of my life. It's not perfect. And there are still things I'd like to change. But there is so much good. So much stuff I wished and hoped and prayed for. So many experiences that I had only fantasized about. So many moments of connection and feeling good. And so many moments of feeling like I was in the right place at the right time. So as much as I can look at what's wrong and be a fixer, which I'm very good at. I can also choose right now to sink into a deep sense of gratitude, to expand my awareness, to really notice what is beautiful, to actually receive my blessings, and to be thankful for everything I've manifested so far and everything to come. All right, take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, let it go. How's that feeling? I saw Ashley doing some very big yawns right near the start, and I was like, yes, I got her. Okay, gave me the feels, feeling so good, burst into tears. Oh, that's lovely. Yawning and tearing. Okay, lots of feelings. Rachel said, sometimes when I repeat after you, I have a Kiwi accent. That's cute. Oh, happy birthday week, Jen. Okay, love this. All right, so let's get into the real thing and let's start on the top of the head and let's get it going. All right, here we go. For so much of my life, I am in perpetual desire. Always thinking about what I want next. Always halfway in the future. 1 foot way out ahead of me. And it's okay to be like this. In fact, being like this is human nature. We exist, therefore we want things. Desire is the nature of the beast. But what if I could just press pause on that for right now? And feel deeply into the yumminess of my own life. What if I could start to take a mental inventory of all the things that have gone right for me? Not just this week, not just this month, not just this year, but maybe all the things that have contributed to my life. All of the beautiful moments. Meeting meaningful people. And seeing beautiful sunsets. Feeling really good in my body. Laughing until I cry, or maybe pee my pants a little bit. All those moments where I feel deeply alive. I've had thousands of them. Maybe even millions, who knows? And for all my desiring and all my wanting, sometimes I don't stop to really appreciate the things when I get them. I really want a partner, and then I get a partner and I'm like, God, you're so annoying. I really want new clients, and then I get clients and I'm like, fuck, they're so demanding. I really want to move house, and then I move house and I'm like, oh, I have to paint this fucking thing. Why can't I just enjoy it where it is right now? Why must I leap to the next thing? Why must I always look for the problem in the blessing? What if I could look for the blessing in the problem? What if I could make that mindset shift? What if that could be a part of my spiritual repertoire? And that's not spiritual bypassing, because I still look at my shit. I'm right here looking at my shit right now. So it's not like I'm not doing the work. But I just want to reorient myself to be able to take a breath, to take a pause, and deeply feel the beauty of my life. Because it's always there. No matter what is happening around me, my life is still beautiful. And I have the power and the influence to change the parts that aren't beautiful. I am not a victim of my circumstances. And even in a jail cell, you can still use your imagination. You can still be free on the inside. So if Nelson Mandela can do it, then maybe my life with its imperfect conditions is small fry in comparison. This is easy shit. I get to do pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want. So even though I look for what's wrong all the time, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. And I know this is just a function of my prehistoric brain. I know this is me trying to stay safe. But it's safe to feel gratitude. It's safe to be thankful. It's safe to pause. And it's safe to appreciate. So maybe I'll stop making more time to do that. Maybe I'll stop making that my practice. Maybe when I'm journaling, I could write down 10 things that I'm super grateful for. Or maybe when I'm doing my magical morning practice, I can really feel it when I say it. It's not that hard. It just requires intention. And I've got oodles of that. So let me look for what's beautiful today and tomorrow and the next day. All right. Take a deep breath in, hold it at the top, let it go. How are you all feeling? I feel really good. I feel refreshed. I feel revived. I feel delicious. And that's all I have to say about that. Such a big release. This was just so needed. This one hit so good. Overwhelmingly calm. Love this. Love this. Empowered, exhausted, but excited. Exactly what I didn't know I needed. Alyssa's like, I feel ready for Rich Bitch Tapping. Yes. We do our Rich Bitch mentoring session for Cash Money Honey in 36 minutes, which I'm very excited about. Somebody said, how often should we tap on this if it resonates to make a massive shift? Tap on it every day till you feel like it's shifted. It's a really good morning one. It's a long one, but it's a morning one. Afu said, so crazy about the Nelson Mandela mention because I am in South Africa right now. I love it. I guess I was getting your vibes. I was just thinking like, we really struggle with like, oh, my life is shit and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. There are people in such terrible conditions who have mastered their mind and they're free. And so we all have that ability to do that. We really do. We just think that we can't because we're focused on like what's happening. Emily says, I just visited the Holocaust Memorial about a week ago and it really put my own life into perspective and the strength of my ancestors in my life right now. Yes, completely. I love that. Pamela says, I grew up with my mom always being and focusing on what's wrong and needing fixing. So this is childhood shit for me that I so need to shift. Yes. And, you know, honestly, there's a lot of people who focus on what's wrong as a safety mechanism. And if she felt like that was the best way that she was going to be able to protect you by worst case scenarioing and like, you know, keeping bad shit at bay, then that was her method. And you might want to forgive her for it because she wasn't trying to fuck you up. She's trying to protect you and save you and keep you good and happy and healthy and all those things. So when we have learned something from our family unit or our parents that's no longer resonating, as well as changing the story for ourselves about what it means, it's really helpful to do forgiveness work if appropriate, where you're like, okay, I don't blame you for doing that anymore. Yeah. Magical morning practice. I have a podcast about it. I have made videos about it. Yeah. Someone said, just Google my name and magical morning practice and it will come up. And that is very true. Very true. All right, my darlings, I'm going to get ready for Cash Money Honey. I'm so excited. I hope I will see many, many, many of you there. And I love you. And I hope this felt good. And I will see you same time next week.